One species falls, another rises to take its place. Countless lives were sacrificed so that a chosen few might be saved. They believed my power could make the difference between survival and extinction.
Oh, shit. If you guys thought the zombies were bad...
What is it? Some kind of big...
Shut up, AJ!
What? What did I say?
You guys thought the zombies were bad.
Pick up and then we'll go.
We'll never surrender.
Skin boots on a Saturday night.
Hello guys, this is the Gaming Revolution here and welcome back to an all new Infinite Warfare Zombies video. Today we're going to be talking about DLC 4 for Infinite Warfare Zombies. Now I know that a lot of my subscribers are not too big fans of Infinite Warfare Zombies, I can tell from the comment section, but I just wanted to make this video because this stuff regarding DLC 4 interests me. I'm not personally a big fan of the mode, but I still appreciate the hard work that Lee Ross and the rest of the Infinite Warfare Zombies team have put into this mode, because they have put a lot of effort into really detailing out the Easter eggs and all the buildables and stuff like that on the map, and I think that they are shunned a bit. Now I don't think the mode plays well in my own personal opinion, but I'm not doubting the hard work that they've put in. It's just not for me, it's for other people. Other people can enjoy it, but just personally for me, I don't enjoy it that much. But this DLC 4 information definitely intrigues me, so if you do go on to enjoy this video, by the end of information, drop a like down below. Let's try and go for 1,115 likes on today's video, as well as subscribe to the channel so you never miss a future upload here on the channel, and don't forget to turn notifications on to ensure furthermore that you never miss an upload. But with that all out of the way, let's get straight on into the video. So if you haven't seen the Attack of the Radioactive Thing Easter egg ending cutscene, I am going to showcase it to you guys now, because this is where we get our first reveal or glimpse or whatever you want to call it of DLC 4 for Infinite Warfare Zombies. So I'm going to play it for you guys now and then talk a little bit about it.
Anybody want shellfish for dinner?
I'm pretty sure I'm never eating shellfish again. Ever.
Ugh, you and me both.
I am really feeling the need to get out of this place, time period, whatever you want to call it. Maybe off to somewhere with a little more color.
Ready when you are, my friend.
Ugh! Oh, this is so nasty. Oh.
Oh, shit. If you guys thought the zombies were bad...
What is it? Some kind of big...
Shut up, AJ!
What? What did I say?
To be continued.
So as you can see from that ending, our 4 characters go and collect the soul key from inside the huge Krog, and once they do that, they then teleport into a spaceship. But the big thing that you have to take note of is that our characters are no longer in personas, they're just the regular characters. If you're unaware, each movie our characters take the persona of that movie, but for some reason our characters are not in personas within this film, and I don't really know why. So the next map is going to take place in space, which I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably going to enjoy. I think this is going to be really cool actually. I'm glad that all the Infinite Warfare Zombies maps are quite unique, because they're all very different from each other. That's one of the things that I like about Infinite Warfare Zombies. The map settings are all very different, which I guess is facilitated by the fact that they're all set within movies, Willard Wyler films. Now it's pretty obvious that the next map is going to be an Extinction themed map. Now we're obviously going to space. Now the last Extinction map, Exodus, ended ended with Samantha Cross being sent up into space in a spaceship. And likewise with this map, we are now being sent up into space. And Point Dexter says, we thought zombies were bad, which infers that we are going to be fighting something else other than zombies within this map, which is obviously going to be the aliens, the extinction cryptids, although they're technically not aliens since they were here before humans. Now, I don't think the next map is going to be an extinction map. I think it's still going to be a zombies map. After all, this mode is called zombies, so I don't think the next map is going to be extinction. I think there's going to be zombies as well as cryptids. Maybe the cryptids are going to be the boss round on the map or something like that, the new dog round. Now, we also have to bear in mind that the last extinction map took place around modern day. It was around the 2000s to the 2020-ish, so this is most likely going to be a modern day map. This is the first modern day map out of all the maps within Infinite Warfare Zombies, which is good to see. And what's cool about this is that it absolutely ties everything together, is because it ties Extinction to Infinite Warfare Zombies and connects the two. Now, on Attack of the Radioactive Thing, there are tons of references to Extinction, but I will just say a few of them. The first one is that there are film reels that can be found on the map that have the names of the different Extinction maps on. For example, we have Point of Contact, we have Nightfall, etc. So this is basically saying that the Extinction maps that we played were Willard Wyler films. It must have been a movie franchise. Essentially, all the Extinction maps, they were simply movies. That means also the Call of Duty Ghost campaign was a Willard Wyler movie as well, since Extinction continued on from the end of the campaign. So that is going to be the next Willard Wyler film that we're going to go into. We're going to be going into the next episode within Extinction. So we're finally going to see how Extinction ended. Well, it is a movie, so I mean, it doesn't really matter, but we're finally going to find out how it ended. Now, on Zombies in Spaceland, we also have the arcane core that you can purchase, and this is identical to that device that we had within Extinction as well, that you could attach onto your weapon. So maybe this is alluding to the fact that the aliens on Zombies in Spaceland are somehow linked to the cryptids. Now, on Attacker of the Radioactive Thing, there are also Extinction symbols that show up when you go ahead to shoot the Krogs. You can see them show up, but not only that, if we remember back to Zombies in Spaceland or in any of the arcades, there are also Extinction cryptids on the arcade machines, and we see them throughout. We've been seeing Extinction references ever since Zombies in Spaceland, so they've been teasing that Extinction would return for a very long time now. Now, in terms of what style of movie this is going to be, I don't really know, because obviously each Willard Wyler film is based off of a real movie usually, or a set of movies, like a movie franchise, so this is probably going to be based off of Alien or something like that. That would only seem logical since they are still being made to this date. So yeah, we're most likely going to see the cryptids as the boss round. I'm not sure if they're just going to be normal cryptids or if they're going to be the hunter cryptids. They're probably going to be the dog rounds on this map. Now, obviously there are a ton of cryptid types within Extinction, so we could see an array of these cryptids, all of them. We could just see one type of them, or we could see all of them on this map. That would be cool to see the flying ones flying about. I think that would be pretty cool. Now, we also have another quote on Attack of the Radioactive Thing where Willard Wyler says that he's going to send Elvira back to Nightfall, which was again one of the Extinction episodes. So again, this is just another reference that Extinction was just all a Willard Wyler movie. Now, in terms of the climax of this map, I'm not really sure what it's going to be, what the boss fight will be. Now, also bear in mind, Lee Ross replied to a tweet ages ago where someone called Jennifer said, "Wish you guys didn't drop Extinction, it was unique, the zombies are good, but it's the third game in a row now." And Lee Ross replied saying, "Who says we drop them?" So again, he's inferring that Extinction is going to return, and well, it is returning with DLC 4. Everything's going to tie together. It ties the zombies to Extinction, and they never really dropped Extinction. Now, also, the very first map within Infinite Warfare Zombies was Zombies in Spaceland, and that was the whole theme to do with space. We had those aliens. Now, we may find out that those aliens are linked with the cryptids in some way. What if we have both aliens? What if we have the cryptids fighting off of the same aliens that we saw within Zombies in Spaceland? They could be fighting against each other whilst we're in the middle of it fighting zombies. So it could be, as he said, based off of like Alien versus Predator, but instead it's the cryptids versus the aliens that we saw within Zombies in Spaceland. And then we're just in the midst of it all fighting the zombies. It'd be cool to see what kind of music they have for this. I think they're probably going to do some sort of modern music because all of the other ones have had past music, so this is probably going to be modern music. Now, in terms of the celebrity character, I don't know who it could be. We have no idea, but you can leave your thoughts down in the comment section down below. Who do you think the celebrity character is going to be within this map? Actually, maybe the celebrity character could be the actor who played Samantha Cross. That could be an option here. Maybe that's what's going to happen. Now, in terms of what the Easter egg ending boss fight is going to be on this map, I really don't know, but one thing that it could be is that it could be the ancestors that we fought with in the last map, Exodus, which was the last DLC, the Nemesis DLC for Call of Duty Ghosts. That's what we could be fighting as the Easter egg ending boss fight. That would only seem logical. Now, another thing that we could be fighting is, what if we fight Willard Wyler himself? What if within this map we finally manage to escape the films? We hear that our 4 characters have been chosen specifically. Now, we know that Willard Wyler seems to be under control of some sort of devil-like being, probably Mephistopheles that we've heard from the different ciphers on Zombies in Spaceland. So from what I can tell, it's likely that we could escape this map. We could escape it in the ending into the theater, and he could be the boss fight. Or maybe the boss fight will just be, as he said, the ancestors, and maybe in the ending we will go into the theater, but we won't actually fight him. Maybe that'll just be the end. I'm not really sure. We're just gonna have to see. Or maybe there's gonna be a twist that will happen, because I don't know how they're gonna continue this onto their next game, unless they just end this storyline and start a fresh new zombie storyline with the next Infinity Ward title. I'm not really sure. Or maybe the movies may become a reality and they may literally come out of the movie. Honestly, I don't know. And then maybe the zombie infection may go worldwide to the real life. That could be something that happens. Or maybe all of the different films, all of the things from all the different films come out. So for example, we could have cryptids coming out into the real world and stuff like that. I'm not really sure. But yeah, let me know all of your thoughts on this down in the comment section down below as always. Anyways, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're not for latest and greatest Black Ops 3 zombies, Infinite Warfare zombies, and World War II zombies news and information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.